Hello, today I'll be going over a gameplay video for my current game and what's currently in the game. First off, I'm going to show off the level, and then I'm going to show off the menu and basically give a breakdown of what I've been doing for the past few weeks. Let's start with the level. I'm going to do a level overview first before I go into gameplay. The original level was extended out here where you can see this damage testing zone was. Um, I cut the level in half. This is mainly due to the fact that I felt that the level was too big and open for a multiplayer type game. So to counter this, I redesigned my level and I basically made it a three tower lane sort of level that would fit the current objectives into each specific room. So Team A would spawn here. The two players will spawn here. Um, they'll spawn here, and basically they'll spawn next to four other player AI, which I'm currently implementing. They will then have objectives that I need to capture from the enemy AI, which will spawn frequently. So they have to cross this bridge, and basically this room contains the first flag. It's been fully decorated, lighting, etc. And this flag will basically players stand over it, it will turn blue, and when an enemy AI stand over it, it will turn red. Over here is the second room, which is not yet meshed, but contains the second flag, and this is the area that the enemy AI will spawn in. Let's do a quick gameplay overview of what's currently in the game. So as you can see, there's four screens on the screen layout. This was originally intended to be a four-player game, so I hard-coded it to be four-player. However, during mid-development, I wanted to change it to a two-player game, but due to the fact that how I hard-coded it, I can't change the camera angle now, so it's stuck with the two-player bottom screen. And due to how late in development I am, I now basically have to stick with this two-camera theme. I'm not happy about this, but if I had more time, I would completely rewrite the code for the camera and basically make it a two-player horizontal camera. So we click enter. As you can see, this is a visual bug at the moment, as the HUD shows itself over the bottom camera. This is because the HUD was originally meant for one player. So when I adapted it for two player, the HUD should add to screen, not add to viewport onto the two individual screens. But for some odd reason, the HUD does not want to do this. I'm currently making it so these bars will still be present in the HUD, but they won't be visible. And instead, it'll be like a hardcore mode in Call of Duty, where once the player reaches a certain threshold, a bloody screen effect will start playing on that screen. So let's go over the current effects. We walk the player forward. He's holding a nice AR. He could turn around. He doesn't have any turning animations, but he does have a walking animation, a sprinting animation, and he does fire. He fires a bullet, which will just be destroyed on contact. If I move the gun forwards, the gun doesn't clip through the wall. This is because the gun is on a different scene. If I press the right click button, the camera will be cancelled. It will call the aim down sight camera, allowing the player to look through this camera and aim. The bullet is not it's not perfect, but with a bit of a rearranging on the skeletal mesh where the bullet comes out, it should be perfect. If I unaim, it immediately just clips back down. This could be easily fixed by a smooth animation state manager render, which will basically allow me to smoothly transfer it back to a non-clip state. So if I had AI, the AI would be basically going forward right now. The AI is implemented currently, but it's currently early stages. I have like a pathing manager in the works and being coded, but due to it not being fully finished yet, it should be finished by this Saturday, and AI should be implemented by Sunday. So we walk up the stairs here. If we walk up to the door, this door and these meshes are from the factory, the modern modular sci-fi factory pack on the Unreal storefront. So if we go to the door collision box will trigger and the door will go up, allowing the player to walk into the door. As you can see, it's a bit overscaled. It's because this map is inspired by a alien station themed where the AI was originally going to be like these aliens where you fight, but obviously I went to a basic human model in the end. So obviously we go towards the box here. The flag, I start playing an animation, and it will slowly bring the flagpole up, and this flag will eventually change color. The base will change color to blue, as you can see here. If an enemy AI was on this flag with me, and we were fighting over the flag, it will be in a neutral state, and it would not move any further. Enemy AI were to take this flag, it will obviously go towards the green team. As you can see, I'm currently taking away points from the green team in this game mode, which is Conquest. And once that point bar reached the very bottom, it'll play a text condition called blue team wins. If both teams were to lose, it'll play draw. So obviously I go up to this door here. I had to jump through because it's a bit of a clipping issue. It obviously starts playing the animation again. Animation slowly plays up to give the enemy time, if there were enemy. If there were some enemies in the game currently, we'll give that enemy time to come up and basically try to stop me from capturing the flag. So obviously, wait a bit longer. But yeah, that is the current game mode state. The game mode itself is done. It is working. There's a win condition that works. There's a lose condition that works. Obviously, the only thing that I basically need to add now is AI that basically stops the player and obviously kills the player when they try to capture an objective, and obviously finish meshing the level for a deadline next week. Once these are implemented, this game mode will be fully complete, and I can obviously either start working on the second game mode or start making a second map for this game mode, and basically have like more a variety or a more open map. So let's go back to the level select and go to the menus. We have up the main map menu. As you can see, it's a dark screen because I coded it to be when I press play, a menu will open up. So originally it was going to be that this is part of a cut content. There was going to be missions where the player will do certain challenges to beat the level. This had to be cut due to time constraints, and obviously it's due to obviously personal issues as well, which I don't want to get into. Options, obviously this is grayed out because there's no options currently in the game. Credits, obviously this will basically credit where I got the assets from, what engine I'm using, where I got the animations from, etc. Obviously the assets and animations are both from Mixamo, and obviously I'm using the Unreal Engine. If I go back, the back button will take me back. If I press exit, it will exit the game. If I press start, it will take me to the game mode select. Deathmatch is there because that is going to be, it's sort of like a testing game mode at the moment. And obviously play conquest is there because obviously if I press play conquest, it will immediately take to the level. Press enter. This is a bug with the main menu at the moment. So obviously I press play conquest, it spawns basically a duplicate of myself. So obviously, if I were to connect a controller right now, press the start button, it will spawn a player, but it will basically spawn 6 other players at the same time as well. I don't know what causes this, but I'm hoping to get this fixed by next week. If not, this will be basically in my reflection log and basically explaining that I wish I had more time to fix this current bug. But this is like a low priority bug at the moment, only because I want to get the key factors like AI, weapon damage, and obviously a mesh level done first, as these are what I considered key components of my current game. So this is a gameplay overview for my game so far. Thank you for watching, and have a nice day.